Hey family, Cheryl McDaniel here. I want to show you what I had cooking all night. It's the onions. I try to cook this as often as I can. I try to buy a bag of onions so I can try to cook this because there's so many wonderful benefits that I know all of us could get from it. First of all, onions, they do contain a natural quercetin, and how you spell that, I think I will put it in here once I update this post. But you spell it Quercetin. So quercetin is in onions. They do have, of course, the synthetic pills for it, but the best way to get it is through the onion, okay, or through fruits and veggies. I think it comes from the skin. But anyway, the benefits. What are the benefits of onions? Let me open this up first of all. I slow cooked it all night, and it's just been on warm. So when you wake up in the morning, it is done. You can actually, get up in the morning, turn them over, and let it cook another hour if you want. But I don't really think it's necessary to do that. They're soft, they're cooked all the way, and I'll give you the recipe as well. But let me give you the benefits. So again, the benefits. It thins the blood. So if you're on a blood thinner, this is a more natural way of dealing with thinning the blood so you don't have the blood clots, right? So it thins the blood. It enhances blood circulation. It prevents blood clots. Hey, it strengthens the heart. It helps with parasites and infections. And guess what? It lubricates the entire immune system to help it work even better. So quercetin, so Q-U-E-R, I don't know why I have a hard time pronouncing it in a way, but it's like qua. So quercetin is in onion and is better than any supplement or pill that you can take. All right, so here's the recipe. You take the onions, of course, wash them off, peel them. You want it to lay flat, so you cut the end of it. See the bottom part? Let me go get an onion. Let me go get one. Let's go get one. There's one over here. Okay. So I actually use the skin when I do make gumbo or soups because it adds more flavor to it. But when I cook it this way, I take all of this off. And what I do is I cut this part off right here. So I just straight across so it can lay flat, as you see. And then on this side, cut that right off. Take the skin off, and then you have that. And what you put on top of it is 1/4 teaspoon of brown sugar on top. On mine, I like sprinkling chili powder on top of mine. At the bottom of the pot, whatever kind of vinegar you want to use, add that to that, a cup, 1/3 cup of vinegar. Do not use distilled white vinegar. I'm not sure why. You can try it if you want. I'm always trying things, but I don't want to waste my food. So you can use wine vinegar, whatever kind of vinegar you want to use. Pineapple vinegar. I use the apple cider vinegar. So you put that in first, lay the onions on top of it, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar on top of the onion, and you can sprinkle, as I do, chili powder. I love chili powder a lot. And then I put it on overnight, or you can cook it during the day, like for about 8 hours on the low temperature. So usually it says 200. I bring it down to 194. And I let it cook all night, and then with this slow cooker or this Instapot, it stays on warm for a couple more hours. So it's great. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take one with me. A lot of times I will take one with me since I do Uber Eats. I take this one. Look at that. And I'm going to have that in the car with me. I'm going to cut it up. And that's going to be my lubrication, my blood thinner, my beneficial stuff. Helps with just a lot of stuff. Inflammation, many things. So let's see if it cuts smoothly. Let's see. I'm going to try. I'm using one hand. Look at that. See how that cuts really nice? Now you can add this to your dinner, like if you're cooking a steak or whatever kind of meat, put this against, with it, with your veggies. Remember, let food be your medicine. That's what I try to do. And so I can eat this plain. There was one video that I did live. I actually ate 3 of them plain, just like this. You can add it, when it gets cool or when you put it in the refrigerator and you want to add it to your salad or whatever meal. Also, I add this to my soup. If I just have just broth or whatever kind of soup, I actually add the whole onion to the soup. It's really good. And you're doing something really good for you. Hey, Sharon, are you doing your Bible devotional? Good for you. Good for you. But yeah, so that's the benefits. So I hope that will encourage you to slow cook your onions and get the benefits from it, especially if you're on some kind of medication. You want to get off of that medication. This is just an alternative. I'm an alternative person, so I try to help people get better naturally with natural things and not the synthetic pills and, standard of whatever they say. Because if you're on a blood thinner, it's going to cause other issues, other problems, and you're just going to add another disease to what you got going on already. Drink your water, plenty of water. I always suggest distilled water. Okay. Whatever your weight is, divide it in half, and that'll give you the amount of cups that you need to have. Like, I'm 130 pounds, so I need to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water a day to make sure I keep things going, keep my blood cleansed, keep my liver working, my kidneys working. So, hey, Sharon, have a wonderful Friday and have a wonderful weekend as well. And I'm going to have this onion and then get on the road. Yeah, but this is what it looks like. Looks amazing. All right. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.